Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Dark Souls. Last time we made it to the bottom of Blight Town. We rushed a little bit so that we could kill not one but two bosses. We rang the second bell of awakening, opening the path forward to the main game. And today we're going to do a little bit of exploration, since we did rush a little bit. So here in the Demon Ruins, the lava zone of the game, I want to do a tiny amount of exploration, not a ton. I don't feel confident fighting several Taurus demons at once. I'm sure I could lure them one by one if necessary, but I just want to grab that item over there just because it seems easy to get to. I don't even know what it is. It's probably nothing super important, but I'll grab that item and then leave. And then we are going to explore the rest of Blight Town, starting at the swampy area in the bottom. We learned that this shadow set that we got the other day is actually got really good poison resistance, which is cool. I don't know how much that will help when it comes to exploring the poison swamp. My guess is not a lot. Okay, it's just a soul. I mean, I can kill this one Capra demon. He's not that big of a deal, right? Is he stronger than the first one? He's taking less damage. I mean, the Capra demon is a lot easier if he's not in his arena. My frame rate down here is very not great. Yeah. Maybe I could fight these things then. I would need to lure them one by one, for sure. I don't think I can fight two Taurus demons at once. But most of the stuff over here is still, like, covered in lava. And I will have an easier time getting it later. So we're just going to ignore them for now. We're not going to go down that way. That way leads to the next boss on this path, which I could probably beat, but the further away I go, the more annoying it is to backtrack. Later on, I will have a better way to backtrack. Just going to ignore this bonfire and sit at the better one. The one by Quelana's Covenant comes pre-kindled, which is nice. I realize I never talked to this guy after he let me in, so let me do that real quick. Maybe he's got something funny to say to me. Hello.
Are you prepared to dedicate yourself to our fair lady? Then I will make available whatever you require. If you need something, ask me first.
Check sir. Oh, this is the Daughters of Chaos Covenant. Okay. I don't feel like I need that. He can also ascend your pyromancy flame, which is nice.
There is no time for idle chat. Think only of our fair lady and what she may need. There is nothing to say to you, except if you lay a hand on the fair lady, you should be prepared to face my wrath. There is nothing to expect.
Okay. I want to see if I can wear my bow and still fast roll. Okay. So now I've got a decent way to lure things to me that doesn't involve Lightning Spear, which is nice, because Lightning Spear is limited and is not very good at aiming freely. So back to Blight Town we go. We rushed quite a bit near the end there to get to the boss fight. So we've still got a lot to explore. The bottom is rather simple. I'm going to be poisoned. Like, that's just happening. I have some purple moss clumps to deal with the poison, but I'm just going to accept the fact that I'm poisoned most of the time, I think. Little lag as we transition areas. Alright, back to Blighttown. Now, back into the darkness. Last time I just ran past these boulder guys. I would like to try and kill them. You know, just for fun. Do they get new boulders? They do get new boulders. That's fun. Did not expect you to do that to me, my guy. Oh, poop. Okay, so they take 1 lightning spear and then 4 drake sword attacks to kill. Good to know. I don't really need to kill these guys, but it feels fun. Oh, you can backstab them. And it makes him drop his rock. That's cute. And then he picks it up again, and he had iframes throughout the entirety of that. I love getting poop. I don't know why I'm killing these. Maybe they drop something cooler than poop. Ah, you guys. My friends. The infinitely spawning mosquitoes. My favorite. Okay, so there's an item over there. I am standing in the swamp. There's an item over there by 2 more boulder guys. I'm just going to get attacked by these mosquitoes forever. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. Is there any items over here? Doesn't look like it, but there's also, like, a pillar here that might have something hidden behind it. No? Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to accept that I am poisoned. I could cure it, but I'm just going to get poisoned again right away. There's no need to worry too much about it. Poison is pretty slow to damage you, as you can see. And this poison resistance armor did not help in any way. Large Titanite's nice. I'm going to probably upgrade the falchion next chance I get to Andre. And then stop using the Drake Sword. I'm going to like the falchion will be really good because I can currently use it one-handed, and there's going to be a pretty good shield that I want to use relatively soon. Is this fake? It looks fake. Nope, that's real. Okay, I think I'm gonna cure my poison here. Can I one-shot you with a bow? Oh, you can. I was not expecting that. Uh-oh. Backstabbing these guys is not very useful because the iframes they get when they pick that boulder up are pretty absurd. Ow. Rocks hurt. Okay, I was not expecting to be able to one-shot the mosquitoes with a short bow. That is actually rather good. But I don't have that many arrows. I'm also not very good at aiming. Oh, he dodged me. Good work. Bro, that is annoying. Great club. It's nothing quite like a big stick. Needs 28 strength to one hand, so it only needs 14 to two hand. Giant tree branch serves as a wooden club, smashes enemies from upside the head. The leaping attack is the trademark of clubs, and this giant club is no exception. I'm a big fan of big, slow bonk. It's the Dark Souls classic. Okay, so that's going to be our way out up there. Gonna ride that elevator. So that's the place we're gonna explore last. I looted that already. Is this bug following me? Sure is. These mosquitoes are very weak. Okay, the bug has decided to stop following me, which is nice, so I don't have to deal with him. If I knew this bow could one-shot mosquitoes, I would have bought more arrows. Oh, we got a pyromancy. Okay, there's the other bonfire. I should probably sit at that. I'm down an Estus flask, I'm poisoned. No need to spend more resources. And I did kindle this bonfire for some reason. Might as well make use of it. I'm gonna start saving my souls. I'm gonna want to upgrade my equipment pretty soon. And I'm gonna need a lot of souls to do that. These goddamn mosquitoes, man. Don't stand in the juice while you do it! Navigating this area is so annoying. It's just non-stop mosquitoes, non-stop getting poisoned by the swamp. I don't think I'm going to make this without getting poisoned. I did make it without getting poisoned. That's incredible. What are you? Are you just a slug? You are. It did a surprisingly large amount of damage. I'm surprised the mosquitoes cause poison and not bleed. Like, they're spitting what looks like blood at me. Alright, we're getting near the point where I'm gonna just need to be poisoned, I think. There's not a lot I can do about that. This poison mist pyromancy is interesting. I could use that. But then we're hitting the point where I don't have a lot of, like, space. Like, I can only hold 2 weapons in each hand, so... If I'm going to have my melee weapon and my bow in my right hand, and then my talisman and my shield in my left hand, where the hell am I putting a pyro flame? This ain't Dark Souls 3. Can't have more than 2 weapons equipped at a time. Those slugs guarding anything over there? Damn it. Just be poisoned for a little bit. It's fine. Killing these slugs will heal me because of my Ring of the Evil Eye. Are they guarding anything over here? Looks like no. Unless this is something. It's not. Okay, I'm gonna get over here. I'm gonna cure my poison and I'm gonna heal. I should have brought more clumps, like more moss clumps over here. This was... I was very underprepared for coming here. A lot of slugs over here, and an item. Let's rush the item, and then kill the slugs that come. Ah! We got a tricky little ambush slug over here. Tricky dicky. This Ring of the Evil Eye would be very good if I was like staying in the poison. Just keep me poisoned all the time and heal up with the ring. I'm really appreciating these Titanite shards since I'm going to need them very soon. I'm trying to decide if I want to level the falchion. I think that'll be my endgame weapon. There is a better curved sword later, as I mentioned, but I don't think I'm going to have as much dexterity as I would like for that one. Like, I would like to focus faith more than dexterity. Like, I would like to give myself a little bit of dexterity. Server. What is this? Server. Oh, it's a curved greatsword. A curved greatsword used in a mysterious ancient rite, imbued with the frightful occult energy which restores HP with each hit. Oh, that's kind of cool. But I'm not going to be using a curved greatsword, I don't think. Like, that required a lot of strength, didn't it? Yeah, that requires 24 strength to one hand. No, thank you. The reason I want to, one of the reasons I want to use the falchion is because I can one-hand it. And I don't want to invest strength to be able to one-hand a thing, especially not that much strength. I'm gonna be poisoned again. It's fine, don't worry. Be happy. I have plenty of heals. Just cure the poison. Might as well. Okay, there's an item down there, but I want to go up this trunk first. So we get a plank shield. Let's look at that real quick. Yep, sure is a piece of wood. Makeshift shield built from wood planks provides minimal protection, but at the cost of moderate humiliation. I like that. I don't think I've read that before. Anyways, we got a secret path over here that leads us to a couple of humanities. But wait, there's more. We have another hidden path leading to the Great Hollow. This game's... I guess it's this game's secret area. I just keep randomly getting souls because things fall to their death. Now, this area is a massive pain in the ass to get out of, so I am not doing it right now. I will do it later, when I have better ways of leaving. Okay. just plunging attack these guys? That feels a little risky, but whatever. Plunging attack. I missed! Alright, green Titanite. I am going to accept that I am poisoned, because I don't believe that... Oh. That's it over here? I thought there was more. Guess not. Yeah, I'm not going to waste a purple moss clump then. I'm just going to run back to the bonfire. I thought this swamp had a lot more stuff than it actually does. Like, it leads to the Great Hollow, but... it's not that much in the swamp itself. Now I'm in the I would like to save arrows phase. So I'm just not wasting my arrows on these guys. Waste is a strong word. God, going through the swamp is such a pain in the butt. I'm gonna save my souls to level my weapon. I'm gonna level the falchion. And start using it. And I shouldn't need the poison resist anymore. I didn't go down here. I don't remember if there's anything under this stuff. Does not look like it. It doesn't look like there's anything down here. Alright. Time for more funny physics when I try to get on this elevator. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? Yeah, see, I'm fine. I'm going to fall to my death trying to get off of it. But that's also fine. That's part of the experience. Hey, I called that. Well, I'm not human anymore. I should be able to get that stuff back, though, pretty easily. Because it won't be on the elevator. It'll be when I got onto the elevator. Okay, I'm going to turn off the 60 FPS patch when I get there. I am not two-handing this weapon. Yeah, that's what happens when you try to attack with a weapon that you don't have the strength to use. It bounces off the enemy and does, like, negative damage. I can't believe my sword attack actually healed that bug. Hello? I didn't kill that time. I wonder how much of a problem that'll be. Okay, I'm gonna go down to 30 FPS. I'm just gonna start doing this whenever I have to do anything that's, like, moderately resembling platforming. Okay, there we go, and back to 60. It is very nice that you can just enable that and disable that at will. Probably for this exact reason. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Are these mosquitoes infinite? That's a good question. Okay, so we're back at the annoying part of Blighttown, where I can't see shit, and there's a lot of things that I could do. Alright, and we got a toxic blowgun. The poison resist on this armor affects that so much. Like, I was getting toxicked in one blow dart before. And now it's like only half of the bar. Hello. I am being bullied. There are a lot of blow darters over there, man. believe that ladder is the way I'm supposed to go to leave. Oh, you need to go that way. So I would like to try and not get toxic here. One of them fell. Bro, there's so many of them. Why are there 500 of them? Oh my god, okay. Lord. Okay, okay. There's only two more. There's this one, and then there's the one that fell. And the one that fell shouldn't be very threatening right now. I say. But there appear to be darts coming through the floor towards me. Oh, you are in a rather annoying spot. How the fuck do I get to you that doesn't involve jumping? That's a great question. I don't think I do. If I want to melee you, I need to jump to you. So I don't think I want to melee you then. I think I would like to do a little bit of this. That was dumb. Okay, okay. Lock on. Lightning spear. There we go. Okay, so we got a blow darter, we got two dogs. I'm gonna try and plunging attack. Plunging attack. Nice. How did I think these dogs died in one hit? Lord have mercy. Uh-oh. Yep. Saw that coming. I healed way too early. Now I'm gonna lose all my souls because I'm gonna fall off here and die. It's almost making me want to use my Ring of Sacrifice. Just in case. Then I won't have it for the part of the game later where I really want it, but... Yeah, I think losing 12,000 souls and one humanity isn't a huge deal in the grand scheme of things. So... I'm just going to accept the fact that I might fall off here and die. And lose those souls. I didn't. Very nice. Okay, this time I will give the dogs the respect they deserve and lightning spear them from up top, I think. Is there another mosquito? I swear there were three. Yeah, there you are. Hello. Or two, not three. Okay, we're going to be playing a little bit. Where's the blowpipe guy? Do they not respawn? The blowpipers don't respawn? That's crazy. Okay. Let's give the dogs a little bit of respect. This one's a little bit annoying to lock onto. This might be too much respect, but it's fine. I'll just plunging attack this last one. And then miss, and then he'll breathe fire on me and kill me, and then I'll be very sad. Plunging attack. suspect, but it apparently is not. Okay, there are 2 dogs guarding that. Oh, 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 oh. They are so fast. That's another reason the Falchion is good, is because it's fast and I can beat that guy in a trade. Is there anything down here? I think that slides me down, and I do not want to slide down. I don't want not want to fight these 2 at a time, so I kill one of them with a lightning spear, and the other one I'm just gonna bum rush. Oh, we get a Firekeeper soul. That is well worth coming here. As a reminder, the Firekeeper souls are used to upgrade your Estus flasks. And having your Estus flask heal more is very useful. I can't believe the blow dart guides don't respawn. That's crazy. Okay, I think going up is the way to leave. I would like to go back down and cross that little branch to go over there. I don't remember what is over there. I guess I will find out. This might lead back to the area of Blighttown I was at before, with like the bug thing coming out of the wall. Perhaps? I don't quite remember. I don't normally do a lot of stuff in Blighttown. Mask of the Sealer and a catalyst. And a sorcery. Forgot they had that. How does this armor look? Slightly heavier. Mask of the sorcerers who flooded New Londo to seal away the dark wraiths and the 4 kings who descended into dark. Symbolizes their resolve to keep the seal shut forever and their atonement for all who were sacrificed, but 2 of the 3 forsake New Londo upon tiring of their duty. So some lore about the 4 kings. We will learn about them more later. That armor looks kind of cool. Doesn't really fit my vibe. I mean, neither does the ninja stuff, to be honest, but eventually I know... Oh, okay, there's the bug thing. I know what armor I want to use in the end game. I don't know how much... what's the stat? Endurance. I don't know how much endurance I'll need to be able to equip it while still being able to fast roll, though, so... I might need to get quite a bit of endurance. This does not lead where I thought it led. Is there no way to keep going up? I don't know how to get back over there. I dropped down a lot to get down there, didn't I? I might need to come back through the sewers to get back over there. Well, that's unfortunate. I missed at least one item over there. I still don't know how to kill that thing. Maybe I should, like, look it up at some point, instead of just complaining about it all the time. Alright, be careful. Be very careful, because the physics are attempting to kill you. Maybe I use a homeward bone. Rather than trying to deal with these... Maybe I turn this down to 30 FPS. Maybe that'll help. That did the opposite of help. That slid me off and killed me. Great. Well, I can probably get back there. The Drake Sword is beginning to fall off quite a bit. The damage output is becoming a little questionable. But it's okay. I can upgrade my falchion. I'm about to get another weapon that I might want to upgrade. Probably not that one, but... maybe. Alright. I think I'm gonna get my stuff back and then Homeward Bound. Like, that feels like a waste, but I don't want to climb back up that tree branch. It was not working very well. Where is the other you? I do not want to cross the tree branch while you are attacking me. Bro. Oh my lord. What a video game. Okay. Uh-oh. Forgot you were there. Hello. Now I shall Homeward Bound. Please stand by. I've got 10. So there's no need to be too stingy with them. I think an NPC invades you down there as part of a quest line at some point. Down where that chaos bug is. I don't really remember. Alright. It's time to leave. Before I climb up, where's the other mosquito? Hello. Ooh, I just remembered something that's gonna make the next area a little bit annoying. Oh well. The consequences of my actions are going to come back and bite me in the butt. Oh well, it'll be fine. Oh, maybe that's the way I get back over there? That feels like death. I'm just gonna ignore that. That might be the way you're supposed to get back from up here, but again, that feels like death, so I'm just not going to. I don't know what that guy's guarding. Since it's guarded by an immortal death bug, it's probably something pretty good, but... Oh, we got a key. Key to New Londo Ruins. That is good, because I forgot I didn't have that yet. Alright, we got these guys again. They're a little annoying to fight before, so hopefully they're less annoying to fight now. That I am not in any way stronger than I was before. The frame rate, as I transition areas. I need to make sure to fight you guys one by one, so let's lure you over. I missed. Oh, he combo. He does the combo move. It's fine, I'm a ninja. And just like normal ninjas, I'm really good at taking hits. Just be careful. That's the Dark Souls way. Just be careful and you'll be fine. Alright, here we are in the Valley of Drakes. This is the area that I was looking at earlier in the game from this door in the New Londo Ruins. Now, oh, my phone is ringing. Please stand by. Scam likely? Good. I am glad that I will need to delete a voicemail in approximately 30 seconds. So, if you start with the Master Key as your starting gift, you can open this door at the very start of the game, which lets you get down to Blighttown super early. It lets you get a couple of really good pieces of equipment here in the Valley of Drakes super early. I didn't want to do that just because I wanted to play the game quote-unquote the intended path, if that makes sense. But if you do not care about doing that and don't mind getting some stuff a little bit early, I would very highly recommend taking the Master Key and going that way early and getting a couple of really good items in the Valley of Drakes. Maybe don't go to Blighttown that early, but it also lets you skip the annoying parts of Blighttown. Yeah, I got a new voicemail. Where is the guy that's down here? Because he can repair my equipment, and I would like to do that since my Drake sword is not looking so hot. Hello.
Hey, hang on. Is that an ember? Oh, I'm sorry. We of Vinheim don't deal in shoddy embers like that. Perhaps you should try an old smith out in the country.
Don't worry, I don't want anything that you have to do. Or I don't want to have to give the ember to you anyways, since you're kind of annoyingly out of the way. Okay, I need to repair this. I don't really need to repair my armor. I guess I can repair the short bow. Nah. Okay. So, I do not mind using the dragon scale to upgrade the Drake Sword. What I mind is the 10,000 souls. Like, I don't care about the dragon scale. I'm not planning on using any other weapon that uses a dragon scale. So, upgrading this Drake Sword could be a decent way to keep it, like, slightly viable for a little bit longer. But instead, I'm just going to upgrade the falchion as much as I can. Which is not a lot. But when I get to the others, I think I think Andre sells Titanite shards, and I can upgrade it further from him.
Oh, Big Hat? Of course I've heard of him. Who hasn't in Vinheim? He was a royal member of Dragon School until he turned undead. I hear he was quite the character. Only that was 100 years ago. What interest have you in the old eccentric now?
Huh, that's new dialogue. Is that because I rescued the other sorcerer and he talked about him?
Sorcery? Don't ask me how it actually works. We only fiddle and forge until it works itself in. That's how we do it in Vinheim, at least. We prefer to leave the theorizing to those uppity scholars. Hmm? What is it? There's nothing to talk about. We're both...
Alright, time
Goodbye,
to
then.
leave.
Keep your head on out there. You really help break the monotony.
So my falchion still doesn't do like a ton of damage compared to the Drake Sword, but it's getting closer and it is also a lot faster and a lot lighter, so we're going to use that, I think, as soon as I get to Andre and try and level it a little bit more. We're going to do a little bit of optional areas relatively soon before we go into Sen's Fortress. Just because I feel like preparing for there is a good idea, and also it makes some sense to learn more about what's happening to some of the characters. And we're back in Firelink Shrine. Time to find out what cool things have happened while we were away. So, first things first, Mr. What's-His-Face over here, the not suspicious at all guy, is gone. The Firekeeper is dead, and in her place, we get her equipment and the Black Eye Orb. Dead. So, worn by the Firekeeper at Firelink Shrine, it is thought to have once been the white hood of a maiden, but smoke and ashes from bonfires have darkened it over the years. So now we have the Bonfire Keeper's equipment. Let's wear that for a bit. Why not? It weighs about the same, but has better curse resistance. Because we don't really need the poison resist anymore. Where is her legs? Bloodstained skirt. Its true origin is lost in patches of blood. Perhaps the former warrior was maimed to prevent escape. Oh, that's just enough to put me over equip load. That's unfortunate. If I take off the hood. That's good. There, now I kind of look the part of a cleric a little bit more. And very unfortunately, the Firekeeper is absent. That's how I would describe her. Absent. So we cannot sit at our Firelink Shrine bonfire anymore. At least for now. Let's take a look at this Black Eye Orb that we got too. Mystical orb found on a keeper's corpse. Invade the world of the murder of a firekeeper and defeat the perpetrator and reclaim the soul of the firekeeper. The Black Eye keeps constant watch on the city of the gods, Anor Londo. So somewhere in Anor Londo, we're going to need to use this Black Eye orb and get revenge for our dear firekeeper's death. But let's talk to some people around here. Maybe they can give us some clues about what happened.
Did you ring the second bell?
I sure did.
That is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem. It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you.
You don't care about the firekeeper being dead?
Damn, that stench. And I was really beginning to like it here. Ah, maybe it's time I do something about it.
So it sounds like there's a new person here that's very smelly and snores a lot.
Ah, maybe it's time I do something about it.
And he's planning on doing something about it. I guess we'll find out what that is later. Hello.
Oh, hello. Terrific to see us both in one piece, and pray that you never go hollow. Oh, hello.
I guess he'll only say more when I get enough intelligence for him to teach me sorceries. Hello.
Oh, hello there. I'm pleased to see you safe. As always, if you provide the materials, I can teach you pyromancy. My teacher, whom I imagine still resides in the Great Swamp, had a funny way of putting it. He said that pyromancy is the ultimate fantasy. We are born into dark and warmed by fire, but this fire we cannot touch. Those whose fascination with fire persists learn to hold it in their own hand. He rather had a way with words, the old withering frog. In this land, pyromancy, the Witch of Izalith, one of the legendary lords, is the godmother of pyromancy. So the day I became undead, I was ecstatic. I felt as if I'd been chosen to attune myself to the ancient arts. Of course, it wasn't all that romantic in the end. A pyromancer's flame. Please.
Okay. So he has more to say now that we've defeated Quelaag and talked to Quelana. I think the sister is Quelana? Or the other spider lady? I don't remember. The lore in this game is confusing. Let's see if these people have gone off on their journey yet. They appear to have, but our good friend Petrus... Petsus? I don't remember his name. He's still here. Why are you here?
Oh, you again? Me? I've become separated from my lady. I've scoured near and far, but no sight of her. Where could she have gone? My lady, to think I swore to protect you with my life. Your Highness, where have you gone? I am entirely to blame for this. Oh, woe is me. I am unworthy, deathly so. Oh, I'm sorry. Miracles, was it? Sometimes I lose myself. Pay me no mind.
Okay, so he's been separated from his companions, Milady and her two bodyguards. Last time we saw them, they were planning on going down into the catacombs, so maybe we should go there relatively soon. While I'm here, I want to buy Homeward. Now, this isn't super useful in most situations, like I can just Homeward Bone, but there are going to be points in the relatively near future where I'm going to be farming things. And it's a lot easier to farm things if you run up to the things you're going to kill them, and then homeward, instead of running up to the things you're going to kill them, run back to the bonfire. So this will help speed up my grinds later. Do I want the other heal? I mean... I do have an empty attunement slot right now. I'm not going to have Homeward attuned all the time. So just having something to put into that slot, I guess, is kind of a good thing. Alright, well, I'll look for your lady later. And then over here, we have the new visitor to Firelink Shrine. Hello.
Ah, hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Sika Frapt, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek such enlightenment?
Sure.
Very well. Then I am pleased to share. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo and acquire the Lord Vessel.
Okay.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
So we can now feed items to Frampt, which is kind of like selling them. You feed him an item and you get some souls in return. These boss souls, I believe he gives you a different amount for the boss souls than you would get from using them. And some are better and some are worse. I don't know which is which. I would have to look that up. So I don't want to just give this to him. I'm not going to use the Soul of Quelaag, by the way. None of the boss soul weapons really interest me other than the soul from the final boss. And at that point, I've beaten the game, so who cares? I would need to look up if this is better to use or to feed to him. You can also feed him, like, shards, which I think breaks them down into different Titanite. I don't really know how it works. I would need to look that up, too.
Those who seek the realm of lords must brave Sen's fortress, a deadly house of traps. Many have gone before you, but none have returned. Fate has chosen you, but proceed with caution. Those who seek
Okay. So he's basically telling us...
Farewell, chosen undead. I remain here and await thee.
So he's basically telling us that our destiny is to succeed Lord Gwyn, link the fire, and bring about an end to the Age of Dark and the curse of the undead, and yada yada yada. And to do so, we need to brave Sen's fortress to get to Anor Londo and get the Lord Vessel. So that's the next thing that we're going to do in the main game. But before that, I want to go to a bunch of optional areas that will help us in both the short term and the long term. But before that, I'm going to need to get to a bonfire. That will be a good hub for all of our adventures in the future. And I think I'm going to go to this one. The one that's by Andre. And while I'm at Andre, I can check to see if I'm right that he sells Titanite shards. I'm pretty sure he does. I can then upgrade the falchion a little bit more and probably start using it as my primary weapon. Unfortunately, we just have this Firekeeper soul now that we're not really doing a whole lot with, since we can't give it to our Firekeeper because she's kind of got a bad case of the dead. We could backtrack back to Quaylana and give it to her to upgrade our Estus Flask, but that's a little bit out of the way. If we just wait a bit, we can go to another Firekeeper later in the game, like relatively soon. And have her upgrade our Estus Flask. There is Sen's Fortress. We could have gone over there and looked at the door. See that it's closed the first time we were here. I forgot to do that. Hello, Andre.
Why, that's a fine ember you have there. I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those. Why not lend it to me?
Sure.
Magnificent! You won't be disappointed. I can hardly wait to get started.
Okay, you do sell Titanite. You sell Infinite Titanite, which is also good. I want this so that I can repair my stuff at bonfires. I need
Go get yourself killed.
to use some souls. I'm not going to use Quelaag's yet, since I don't know if it's better to use it or to feed it to Frampt. I'm just going to use all of these Proud Knight souls. See what that gets me. 2 might be good enough, actually. I need 1 more Titanite shard. So let's buy 1. And Falchion +4. I need 3 Titanite shards. Falchion plus 5. Then I ascend this. Now that I have the large ember, I can ascend it to plus 6. I could also make it a raw falchion, which removes the scaling, but gives it better base damage. I don't think that's worth it. Like, even at, like, relatively low amounts of dexterity, it'll probably still be better to just use it. Okay, and he doesn't sell large Titanite shards. No. I'll buy the weaponsmith box. I can still level it. I can level it using this, but I can't ascend it using this. So that'll be nice for me. Oh, I have a large Titanite shard now. I can just level it and not have to go back to Andre. I'm gonna need the Crest of Artorias eventually. Armor Smith Box I do not care about. I do not care about reinforcing my armor, like, at all.
Get yourself.
So, now that we've got a plus 7 falchion, let's do a little bit of comparison. Okay, so it's 139 plus 26, so that's God, why can't I math? 165, compared to the Drake Sword, which is 200. But, this is faster, it is lighter, which means I can wear more stuff, and specifically, I can use it one-handed, where I cannot use the Drake Sword one-handed. Okay. We are now relatively well equipped, I would say. So next time, we're going to start going to some optional locations, get some stuff, get some cool things, just do some stuff before we go to Sin's Fortress. It might finally be time to do the catacombs. That'll be a little bit annoying since I can't use the bonfire at Firelink, but there's like a bonfire relatively early in the catacombs that I can just take. Oh, I can probably wear the dingy hood now. Yeah. Look at me, I'm a firekeeper here. Yeah, starting to look kinda good. So next time, we are going to start by going in this direction from Andre. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.